Alrighty, ma'am. How did you like your appointment?
I loved it.
Okay, so we're starting off with these thick, voluminous. I couldn't get my words out. Let me just get into the video. Her hair is super thick. I'm making sure I'm drenching that hair like as best as I can. You want to start out really, really, really wet hair. Yes, I do use Dr. Bronner's soap. Sue me. But I use it as a clarifying. I don't use it as like, oh, this is the end all be all. No, I use it as a clarifying. It gets rid of like everything. Like literally, it's a really good stripping shampoo. Yes, you can use it. Research it. It is allowed. It is safe. I have used it on myself. I have used it on all of my clients. I have several returning clients. Y'all see them on my channel. Has their hair fallen out? No. But anyways, a lot of people, they don't know how to care for their hair, or they keep using the same thing over and over on their hair. And a lot of people do not wash their hair, or as I should say, shampoo. A lot of people do not shampoo their hair. They will continuously soak in their hair in oil, Blue Magic, or really nothing. And you have to have a good product that's going to get everything out. And I am not with my clients 24/7. I can give them all the tips in the world. It's up to them to follow it. But some people still, they go with what they're used to, basically. They go with what they're used to, and they just keep falling into these same patterns. So I'm going to use good products that work for my routine, and I always have flawless results. So why not? If you got a problem with it, maybe you should research stuff before you try and comment, because sometimes you don't know everything. But anyways, nevertheless, I seen this woman on TikTok. She was getting bashed because she was basically she had to press somebody's hair, and she was so mad in her voiceover. I try my best not to get mad, because just like I said, like a lot of clients, either they don't know how to properly take care of their hair. Some people don't take the time out to learn how to properly take care of their hair, and it's just sometimes you just gotta let it go, honestly. But her client hair was like so oily and dirty, and a lot of people was like, oh, you're not using the best products. Bruh, that's why I use Dr. Bronner's. Honestly, some people said Dawn soap. Dawn soap is very stripping. If you want to see if your clients are telling you the truth, especially about, if I've never had color in my hair, Dawn soap will tell you that. That will dry your hair out like no other. But it's a really good product. Like if you have color in your hair and you want to strip it even just a little bit to get the color out, I'm not saying use it. I'm just saying it's really good for that. So don't say that I told you to do it. But anyways, a lot of people's like, oh, they don't teach you in beauty school to use Dawn soap. No. No, we're not taught in beauty school, even though that is like a hack, like how I just told you, for the coloring. But no, they did not teach us that in beauty school. And she said she had to wash her hair like excessive amounts of time. She was really like unprepared, and I'm like, I totally understand that, girl. I have been unprepared for situations like that. But yeah, I don't think she should have went that hard. But a lot of people's like, oh, you couldn't have shampooed her hair that many times. She said she had an excessive amount of product in her actual hair. She didn't say scalp. I've had a client who didn't wash her hair, she said, for 6 months. She had so many like flakes and everything like on her scalp. Not even an exaggeration. Her whole scalp was filled up with flakes. She kept her scalp braids in. Matter of fact, no. She said she had her scalp braids in for 6 months. She didn't say she hasn't washed her hair in 6 months. She said it was longer than that, actually. But like, I was using my brush, my scrubber. I got a pressure wash sitting on my water nozzle. Like, when I tell y'all, some of it was beating off, but all of it was not coming out. And I washed her hair like 15 times, and I was going through like, and you're not supposed to scratch your client's scalp, Because if it breaks open and it bleeds, we're not doctors. Like, we know certain signs of certain things, but sometimes things can look malignant. Why can't I talk? Please excuse me. I'm going to put that on the screen. But yeah, either they can look like that or they can look benign. We are not medical experts. We can only give our suggestion and send you to your physician, your dermatologist, etc. But yeah, I shampooed her hair like a good 14, 15 times. And I could not, like, it was not coming off. So I think maybe it could have been too much product she put in, or it could have been an excessive buildup of semen, or she could have an underlying condition. There's so many different underlying conditions that she could possibly have. I just can't name out one, but I don't know. But I told her, I was like, hey, I could just wash and, blow dry her hair, because I know for a fact with the style that you want is not going to come out right. I don't want you to waste your money. I'm not going to charge you because I was not able to get your scalp clean. I failed as a stylist. Like, at this point, I'm not going to charge you for that. I'm just going to, finish what I was unsuccessful at being able to do and just send you about your way. She was like, no, let's do the style. The style came out horrible. Not going to lie. And yes, at that point, she chose to keep going, so I chose to charge my price. Because if someone tells you that they can't do a style, or they feel like they're not going to be successful at a style, do not force or keep trying to go on with the situation. And then in the end, you're going to be sad with the results. They told you the results were not going to eat, but yet you still wanted them to bring out the dish. It's not making sense. But that's sometimes how it go. I really just talked 7 minutes about shampoo. But yeah, this client right here, we're just gonna trim her up. She was like, yeah, just go ahead and cut as much you want. I don't believe them when they say that. Like, I showed it before pictures all the time, and I'm like, hey, this is what I think you should cut. Where are you comfortable with cutting? I don't want anybody saying, oh, she's so happy, she's this, she's that. I get a lot of clients that come from other people, and their normal stylists do not show them the before and after, and they just think, oh yeah, every time I go to her, my hair grows, but she's cutting your hair off every time. Possibly because you need the hair, but you need to be a part of your hair journey, like actually knowing and seeing what's going on, because you're going to go to another stylist and think that she's scissor happy, and it's no. I'm going to show you. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to cut the TV off, phones off, music off. I'm going to let you hear when I comb through your hair and you hear all this crunchiness. And then I'm going to comb through mine, and we're going to hear the difference. I want you to know everything. Zooming in, looking at the pictures, being able to identify split ends, all of that, being able to even hear split ends. You're going to be educated once you leave my chair on at least a little bit. But I'm happy to be creating content again. Hopefully I can get some more videos in. I've really been slacking. Thank you all for staying subscribed. Like, I was out of commission for a while. But yeah, stay tuned for more videos and more me ranting. Alrighty, ma'am. How did you like your appointment?
I loved it.